Hello, West Grand. Thank you for joining me for today's special announcement. It's my honor today to recognize the 2020-21 Teacher of the Year for West Grand School District. But before I announce the winner, I'd like to talk a little bit about the history of the award, our previous winners, and then let you know everyone who in our district this year was nominated for Teacher of the Year. The Teacher of the Year award is a very prestigious award. It's an opportunity for a teacher in West Grand School District to be recognized by their peers. In order to be nominated, the nominations must come from another teacher or faculty member within the district. When looking at our nominees, there were common themes throughout. A deep love of kids, a real passion for teaching and for seeing kids grow and improve, and a common theme that existed was a true love and passion for the Grand County community. We're very proud of each and every one of our nominees. In the past couple of years, we have begun naming the West Grand Teacher of the Year, and the winner is then nominated for the Colorado Teacher of the Year. Last year, our winner was high school teacher Miss Jen Stewart. The previous year, third grade teacher Nellie Thompson was the District Teacher of the Year. Miss Thompson ultimately went on to be one of 6 finalists for the Colorado Teacher of the Year in 2019. We're excited about this year's winner, but before I announce that, all of the nominees deserve great recognition, great thank you, and they deserve a huge round of applause. Normally we would be doing this at our Celebration of Excellence. We'd be in the auditorium at the high school, and I would ask that as I introduce the nominees, they come forward. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that, so instead, I'll read off their names, and then I'll let you know who our winner was. The nominees for Teacher of the Year for 2020-21 in West Grand School District are Andrew Miracle, Curtis Brown, Emmylou Harmon, Beth Hart, Hannah White, Jamie Franklin, Alicia Birdsall, Shannon Barcy, Jennifer Stewart, and Melissa Johnston. That's an impressive group of teachers. And you know, with the year that we've had and the challenges that we have overcome and continue to overcome, I must say every teacher is deserving this year of being Teacher of the Year. But we can only name one, and we'll only nominate one for the Colorado State Teacher of the Year. And it is my honor at this time to announce the winner of the West Grand School District Teacher of the Year is Mr. Curtis Brown. So congratulations are in order for Curtis Brown, the West Grand School District Teacher of the Year for the 2020-21 school year. Curtis, congratulations.
Thank you.
Really excited to recognize Curtis at this time. As I mentioned before, we had some amazing candidates, and honestly, this year, probably every teacher should be receiving the Teacher of the Year award. This year, the one that stood out the most, of course, is Curtis Brown. And Curtis, the thing I want to ask you first is when I first came to West Grand, one of the things that I had heard consistently from community members, even from folks within our district, was our middle school had gone through a really challenging period just prior to when you were hired. And now, if people don't know this, you should know, one of the absolute strongest parts of our school district is this middle school. And so I'm curious if you can maybe share a little bit of what you've observed in your basically 5 years here in West Grand, specifically here in the middle school.
What I've noticed the most is that our staff has come together. It always does, every year for the last 4 years. We talk to each other, we help each other out. Administration has really been good for us too, and we've been working very well with them. They honor us and we honor them. And I think overall the communication is what's probably made us as good as what we are.
So you mentioned your peers, and certainly a very strong teaching staff within this group. Can you tell me a little bit more of what kind of that collaboration between you and the other, I think it's 6 other members, 7 other members, I guess, with specials. What does that collaboration look like for you guys kind of on a weekly or daily basis?
In terms of lesson planning, we're always talking to each other about how we can incorporate different subjects. In my math class, I also want to know what I can do with the science teacher, or is there anything I can do for English? And that the English teacher will come back to me and say, is there any kind of math that we can put into this lesson? So there is that. We also communicate quite a bit about different kids and how we can best serve each kid separately. I think we do just get along so well together that we work out problems instead of find them.
Yeah. But you're definitely a very strong team. So I'm curious, and I don't know if everybody knows this about you, but education was not your first career path. So I know, having that engineering background, how do you incorporate that into the math that you teach with your students, or even just lessons in general with students?
The hands-on component it is big with engineering. There's just a lot of physical nature to engineering. Also, yeah, the hands-on just in teaching on a daily basis just solidifies it for the kids so much better.
So I guess my final question, and this is probably going to be the hardest question, is what does being named West Grand Teacher of the Year mean to you?
Mixed emotions, very mixed emotions. It's very nice to be recognized by your peers. It's very humbling and very honoring, because I'm being recognized by people who I really respect and think the world of. So that's how it feels, honestly. Yeah. It's very good, nice feeling.
Yeah. Well, again, it's very deserved, Curtis. We're very proud of you, and we're really, really thrilled that you continue to make West Grand your home, and continue to do the great work you do on behalf of kids every day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much.